Hi there, Aquarius. This is the Spirit Warrior with your midweek catch-up reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first card here is the Queen of Swords, and that is the near past energy. The next card is the Five of Wands, and that is the current energy. And the Three of Pentacles is the near future energy. And we'll draw one more card, which is the overarching energy, and will be our mystery card. And we'll put that just there and turn it over at the end of the reading. So the Queen of Swords can say there's improving clarity in your life. You're starting to see life free of all the encumbrances and all the distortions that happen. She is also a very strict Queen. I always think that she has a sharp or incisive tongue, so she's always going to tell you what she thinks. You're going to get an unbridled version of the truth or her vision of life. And it could say that a person like this is coming into your life, or it may mean that there's been a situation in recent times where you've had to stand up for yourself and speak your truth. I think that's a good interpretation. The Five of Wands is conflict and competition, and so this conflict or argument may still be going on, and you're having to be your best Queen of Swords and cut through the BS with your truth and your version of events. That you're really standing up for yourself here, Aquarius. And the Three of Pentacles is a card of getting together with people to build something masterful in your life. So it seems that maybe this situation of discussions and having to defend yourself or speak your truth settles down, and now you're able to collaborate with people to build something masterful in your life. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups. The Three of Wands clarifies the Five of Wands. And the World card clarifies the Three of Pentacles. So the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords are a bit of an odd couple, because the Queen is about mental clarity and decisiveness and truth, and it's all about what is going in your mind. And of course, Aquarius is an air sign, so she is your queen. But the King of Cups is a master of his emotions. And it says, you can see that the seas are swirling around his throne, and this says that at this time you have a mastery of your heart and emotions, which will enable you to navigate a path through life. And so in this situation, it's quite possible that you may need to listen to your heart as well as your head, that it just can't be all mental, this is it, this is the way. At some stage, you've got to listen to your heart and your true feelings, and this will enable you to navigate a path that is truly the right path for you. The Three of Wands clarifying the Five of Wands says that as you get past this disturbance, whether it's an argument or a stern discussion or mental turmoil, so you may be a little confused, as you use the clarity of the Queen of Swords and the emotional knowledge of the King of Cups, then you'll get to a place where you're ready to receive your blessings as they sail in over the golden harbour. So this really says that you speak your truth and you find a path, and now you're ready to receive the blessings of life. And the World card is the end of a cycle. It's also a card of travel. But it seems here that it's saying that you're building something that is worldwide. So that could be a YouTube channel or social media, but it says that whatever you create could be spread across the world. So this could be an amazing situation for you, Aquarius. So in the second row, we have the Eight of Wands and the Death card. So the Eight of Wands is a card of perseverance. You're standing on the mound and there's all sorts of things threatening you. You're having to parry them away. And this may be this mental turmoil and this sort of balancing act you're having to do between the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. But it says you do persist and you do prevail. The Death card says there's something in your life that is no longer serving you. So this is about regeneration. As one door closes, a new door opens. So there's something in your life that you've had to navigate, and this may be the basis of this discussion and having to speak your truth, and maybe that will lead to this situation no longer being part of your life. So it could be a relationship, it could be a work situation. So something you've had to work through, you've worked out is no longer suiting for you, and now you're ready to start something new. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Chariot card. And the Ace of Swords clarifies the Death card. So the Chariot card is a card of momentum. It's about getting in the driver's seat of life and driving your life towards the things that you truly desire. And this may be whatever this project is in the Three of Pentacles. It's also a card of victory and success, as is the Ace of Swords. But of course, the Ace of Swords is new beginnings in truth, knowledge, wisdom, and clarity. So as one door in life closes, now you can see a new path towards victory and success. And that is truly amazing, isn't it, Aquarius? The outcome of the reading is the Knight of Cups. Of course, the Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armour and can indicate new love. That amazing person who you've been dreaming of is trotting into your life. There really are no other love cards here. So it can be more about following your heart. And so this can be saying that this whole journey is about fulfilling your dreams, wishes and desires and passions in life, the things that make you truly happy. But there's a fair amount of mental gymnastics available here too, isn't there? There's the improving clarity of the Queen of Swords, and you have truth, knowledge and wisdom in the Ace of Swords. But this says the path to true happiness is to follow your heart. So the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Wands. So the universe is asking you to persist here, isn't it? There's some sort of situation that you've had to negotiate, but once you do, you're home free. There is the blessings in the Three of Wands. There is a momentum and victory of the Chariot card and the Ace of Swords. There is building something magnificent here in the Three of Pentacles. But the universe is saying, even when there's apparent roadblocks or something no longer serves you in your life, that you still have to persist and that you will prevail in life. And this will fulfill your passions and desires in life. The mystery card is the King of Swords. So, of course, that does give us a divine partnership. But a partnership between the King and Queen of Swords might be a very mental and intellectual relationship and not a passionate one. And it could also be full of arguments and vehement discussions as the two parties express quite strongly their opinions. So the King of Swords says that you will find your truth, that you have clarity, and that you're willing and ready to take decisive action to achieve the results that you want. So there's a real kind of yin and yang thing going here between your mind and your heart here, Aquarius, isn't there? So we have the King and Queen of Swords, which is a counterbalance between heart and mind. And we have the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords, which is a counterbalance between the heart and head as well. So this may be unusual territory, because you're probably more used to operating from the clarity of your mind. But now the universe is asking you to balance your feelings and your thoughts together to achieve the result you want in life. The King of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds. It's about deciding what you want in life. So you have the clarity of the King of Swords, but you also might want to listen to your heart as you plant the seeds that will build your legacy in life. And this can also be about this situation in the Three of Pentacles. Now is the time to plant the seeds to build whatever this amazing project is here in the Three of Pentacles. What a most interesting reading, Aquarius. There's some real balancing that has to go on here, but there's many blessings and there's victory and success. So it is a very positive reading here. I hope you like that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.